4. Sorry, I missed week 3. Cruz being sick. All the fun. Wait, did I miss week 2 as well? I can't remember. But back to it. Quick look at standings. In the main league, again, all top will go to the playoffs, with tiebreakers being divisional wins. And then there will be 2 wild cards out of each division. Vladimir Newton, which is Chris, leading his division at 3-0. Joe at 0-3. Joe, I'm 0-3 in the league. I can feel you. But remember, it's not over. And Jason at 1-2. Jason, how'd last week go? Tyler 2-1, me 2-1, and Bryce 1-2. So that the South is pretty crazy. East 2-1, 2-1, 1-2, another close one. I guess I guess it's early, so everybody's kind of close. But with Chaz leading, and then Jake slowly behind, and then West would be Barry at 2-1, Nick at 2-1, and Tim at 2-1, and Nick at 0-3. Again, know how you feel. Season's not over. Get your shit together. And in the Dynasty League, the standings are as follows. This is a different formula. I'll go into more of it later on. I don't want to waste video time on that. But Chaz at 3-0, me at 2-1, and Jake at 1-2 would be playoffs right now. Again, quite early to really give anything on those. But Tim 1-2, Chris 1-2, and then Mike 0-3. Sorry, Mike. So happens to be let drunk Garrett draft your team there, bud. Barry 2-1 on the other side. Barry 2-1. Bryce 2-1. It's Chaz Wonderlickers. He always got these. Jason's Wonderlickers 2-1. These random names. Oh yeah, Chaz 3-0. Joe 2-1, and then Nick and Tyler at 1-2. So a little bit closer over there. But top 3 will go of each division over there. And then, let's get into the predictions. This week, main league, me versus Joe. Joe, you could really get on track with a win here, but I'm not going to go down without swinging, my friend. Joe Flacco is actually a surprisingly good fantasy quarterback. I know. But Dalvin Cook tonight, I think, really kind of is going to be the precedent for this whole skirmish here. Dalvin Cook could steal a touchdown, get some good yards, could be in a good spot. But, they are at the Rams, so, who else you going to run? You got Breida, it's pretty nice, and Allen Robinson. You don't have a bad lineup. I don't understand how you're 0-3. I guess just probably bad games. Dak Prescott, I'm not big on him, but, he's your QB too, so it's not like he's hurting anything. Meanwhile, Todd Gurley, Ben Roethlisberger, Andy Dalton. Hey, Chris, thanks for taking Le'Veon Bell, number 1, bud. And then my tight end is just Dallas Goedert. Let's hope. Let's hope that's the medicine to that formula. Tyler and Jason on the other side. Oh, me with the win, of course. But Joe does have a surprisingly good lineup for being an 0-3 team. Tyler at 2-1 and Jason at 1-2. Looks like Tyler is without. No, he'll probably adjust that when he goes. But Pat Mahomes is just a monster. Saquon's doing pretty solid. I think New Orleans is a good matchup for him. And then Leonard Fournette's supposed to play. So, plenty of things to see there. Mike Evans, Emmanuel Sanders, you really got a good team too, and last week was just, I knew it was going to be a dogfight to the end. It was a 3-point victory, so, by me. Thanks, Jace. And then on the other side, Royce Freeman, Isaiah Crowell. I don't believe in Crowell. I used to be a truther of him, and now I finally have come down to earth. And then I used to be a non-truther of Pat Mahomes, and I've also come down to earth. Take these off, got a glare. And Pat Mahomes is going to be, I don't know, that might be the game where you really figure out if he's a good quarterback or not. But Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Tyler does have the quarterbacks. Definitely his strength. Ravens defense at Pittsburgh, that's pretty risky. Calvin Ridley, Deshaun Jackson. I think he's got a good all-around team. Running backs are a little weak, but I am going to take Jason on this one. I think he gets back on track here. It's a more balanced attack, I think, at all the games. I think he's got a good matchup with New Orleans and Saquon. I think he's gonna put up some points. Chris 3-0, Bryce 1-2. Bryce definitely needs a win here. Chris could definitely solidify it, but Cam Newton is on a bye week. So Bryce, this might be the week to go at it. Calvin Benjamin in his offensive position, so that is definitely a plus for you. Plus Matt Ryan is just gonna throw and throw and throw. And yes, it was way too early for Matt Ryan. You could have got so much more value and then had Matt Ryan 2 or 3 rounds later. That's all I'm saying. I didn't say it was a bad pick. It was a bad pick right there. But that's hindsight. 2020, who knows? Maybe he's QB1 and you're laughing at me at the end of the year. David Johnson. Seattle looked good last week, but I think with the rookie quarterback, whatever his name is, David Johnson will come back, give you a good week, or at least a serviceable week. Even if he give you 8 points at this point, like, you're going to take it. But Aaron Jones, James Conner, I think this one is close, but I do think because Bryce is starting the 2 QBs, even though it is Minnesota, Sean McVay's a fucking genius. Jared Goff should go off. I like the Texans' defense at Indy. I'm going to go with Bryce in that one. So, give him his first loss. Next game, and I'm not doing predictions for the Dynasty. I don't have the energy for this shit right now. As you can see. Barry. Deshaun Watson, Kerryon Johnson, Philip Lindsay. I really like that. I was looking at your team the other day, Barry, and you really got like a sneaky, like, middling team where you really played waivers, got some good pieces there. Man, yeah, it's like a sneaky good, because we all love Kerryon. I like Philip Lindsay, Brandon Cooks, Tyler Lockett, solid receivers. But on the other side, Mike with Eli Manning, I think he does have a good game against New Orleans. I think. But Melvin Gordon is just churning out points. Kareem Hunt, maybe if you get him to the goal line, and this could be where Pat Mahomes struggles. Kareem Hunt, get you at the goal line, get you a few points. AJ Green, I think, will play and will have to play. And then if he does, that's going to be a shootout, I think, at Atlanta. Love the Jordan Howard, like Mike Williams and Ryan Fitzpatrick. Again, I don't get the 1 and 2. Maybe this is where you take off and start going. I mean, you were 0 and 2 and got a win, so that's good. And Barry is 2 and 1, just got a loss. Definitely gonna be a good game there. That might be game of the week. Just looking at the balance of it, Barry's got a lot riding on tonight's game. He's got 3 players going tonight, so I guess tonight will really decide if Barry has a shot. But give me Michael. Tim and Jake, both 2 and 1. That's good. Tim is projected to just blow. No, I guess he's not. 133 to 141. That's a big projection, and Jake's got a good one too. Carson Wentz at Tennessee. I think they're going to go slow with him, run the ball. Tennessee's terrible. Let Tennessee make mistakes, and then they'll just sit on the ball. But Kamara, Bernard, Thielen is matchup proof, as we've seen last week. And then Golden Tate, solid. Deion Lewis, Nelson Aguilar. It's funny because I got those same 2 in my flexes in another league, and I don't even know what to think of those 2. Russ Wilson at Arizona, I think he does good. He probably gets sacked a lot, so you're probably looking at like 15 to 20 points. Surprised you're playing Chargers defense. Aaron Rodgers, J.J., Marshawn Lynch. Here's where the sitting on the ball might help Jake over there at J.J. George Kittle, love the tight end there. Sammy Watkins, Carlos Hyde, Matt Stafford. I'm going to go with the upset and go with Jake on this one. I just like the matchups there. Keenan Allen, I know he hasn't been what he's been, but T.Y. Hilton will start picking up steam, I believe, and I think Keenan Allen is going to at least give us better than what we thought. He has some nagging injuries, but, we shall see. Damn. Okay. The last game. 2 and 1 Chaz against 0 and 3 Nick. Jesus, Nick. What are you doing? Josh Rosen at quarterback. Oh, fuck. Phillip Rivers for Chaz, Ezekiel Elliott, Javarius Allen. Fuck you, Buck Allen. Michael Thomas, Demaryius Thomas, Robert Woods, Kenny Galladay. Solid team. Zach Ertz, lots of upside with, I think, with Michael Thomas, obviously. I think Kenny Galladay, I mean, we're all Lions fans. We know what he's all about. And then I think the Rams, Robert Woods could score at any time. Same with Cooper Kupp and, basically anybody on the Rams could score at any time. Solid. I think Blake Bortles gets back on track. And I think Bears defense is just, they're for real. So definitely looking good. Other side, Case Keenum, Derrick Henry, Ty Montgomery. Dear God. DeAndre Hopkins and Odell Beckham. There's your strengths. And actually, those two really haven't been the players we thought they were going to be. Rob Gronkowski, solid. But again, even him, taking him that early, has really kind of depleted your running back roster. Amari Cooper, Jordy Nelson, Josh Rosen, Jaguars defense. I think that might be a saving grace there. Sorry, Nick. You go 0-4. Chaz gets the win here. Maybe closer. Yeah, so I'll be back next week. I'll do some power rankings Saturday morning and post those, see where we're at, and then kind of get a playoff, idea for the other one. Let you guys know like what's going on, how it's decided. I can't remember tiebreakers in the dynasty and all that, but top three each division, even with a losing record. We did it last year. We're doing it this year, and then this year the main league's definitely a lot easier to hammer down. Okay, good luck. Have a good week, and I'll see ya.